How's your life, everyone? It's Eric Lima here once again, coming at you with another episode of EML77 TV, episode 201. First and foremost, I want to apologize for all you viewers out there. I know y'all, all my subscribers and whoever watches the show, I haven't uploaded a lot of episodes. I usually do it frequently, but not as much because there's been a lot of hectic things going on since the beginning of the year. A lot of things have went down. In fact, the last couple of weeks has been like totally chaotic, crazy, hectic craziness to the point where you just, okay. Okay, I'm distracted from everything else. But here's some good news. I'm on vacation as of 11 o'clock this morning. Already over 4 hours worth of vacation time started, and looking forward to my vacation, and I'm just very excited about it, and can't wait to get going. So and this means too, I'm going to promise you guys a lot more Get These Thumbs episodes. They're going to be coming around. I want to try to complete the Super Mario Maker version of Get These Thumbs before Super Mario Maker 2 hits the streets, hits the stores like Target, Walmart, GameStop, and Amazon, eBay, all that good stuff. Super Mario Maker for the 2 for the Switch coming out this June. Can't wait. 3.5 months, man. 3.5 months. Well, it could be 2.5 months. It depends on the date. Goodness me, man. I'm going crazy here. So, yeah. And I just took a shower. I look beautiful. I look pretty. I'm so good. So I have decided, since I'm on vacation, I don't need to do my laundry right away. That's why I'm just sitting there waiting. And we're going to have a little bit of fun. Well, my acquisition from Amazon came in. Now, I've been stocking up on Amazon gift cards. The cool thing about Amazon is your gift card account does not expire. Once you put it in the gift card, punch in the numbers and letters, and boom, you got yourself. And I've been stacking it up, and went over almost $570. That's a rough estimate. This thing I bought worth $200, basically. With shipping and handling a little bit, almost $215 range. I bought myself an authentic commemorative WWE Championship belt. But what kind of championship belt is it? Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of hint. I like it when they package the belt in this little thing. I'm going to keep this. It's the Intercontinental Commemorative Championship belt. Y'all want to know which one is it? Well, it's the one that has been used right now, and I'm looking forward. This was my favorite title when I was a kid growing up, watching wrestling. I became a teenager. I became more into wrestling when I was a teenager, watching Hogan and The Undertaker. And this title was popularized by some of the greatest of the greats. So we're going to do this, and there we go. You can do it halfway and just yank it out from here. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I can't let you look at it just yet. I can't. Okay. There it is. And voila. There it is. The Intercontinental Heavyweight Wrestling Championship title belt. Held by some of the greatest of the greats in the WWE. Let's start from the beginning. Pat Patterson was the first Intercontinental Champion. He defeated the North American Champion. There was a North American Champion back in the day. Ted DiBiase was the last North American Champion of the WWE before NXT revived that title not too long ago. It was in a South American Championship tournament in September of 1979, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and Pat Patterson defeated Ted DiBiase to unify the two titles to give birth to the Intercontinental Championship. Now, the belt did not look like this when it first came out. Let me see. Pat Patterson, Ken Patera defeated him. And then you got Pedro Morales, then Greg the Hammer Valentine, Tito Santana, the Macho Man Randy Savage, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Honky Tonk Man, Ultimate Warrior, Mr. Perfect. Ravishing Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect held the title after Warrior retained it from Rude. Bret the Hitman Hart Texas Tornado defeated Perfect. Perfect got the belt back, and then it was Bret the Hitman Hart that held this title. This title was introduced, I think it was in the early 80s. Held Tito Santana when he beat Greg the Ham Valentine. They presented a new title, but the WWE logo was a little different than this. It was known as the World Wrestling Federation. And the belt the main nameplate just basically looked like this, and they just have, this is like the remake of the 80s classic Intercontinental Championship title. It was brought back by Cody Rhodes in 2014, when Cody Rhodes won the title. Or was it earlier than that? I forget. 2012, maybe? I know when Cody Rhodes became the Intercontinental Champion, he decided to bring this version back, which I'm going to give props to Cody Rhodes for. Let's see. I'm going down the list. Bret Hart, the Mountie held the title for a cup of coffee. Then Roddy Piper beat him for that title. Bret Hart got it back. He defeated a British Bulldog, defeated him. Then Shawn Michaels defeated the British Bulldog. And then Michaels held it until he was stripped of the title. And Marty Jannetty beat him in '93. Michaels got the belt back, and then he was stripped of it earlier on. During the late fall of '93, Razor Ramon won it. Then it was unified until in 1994. Diesel beat him in '94. Razor got the title back at SummerSlam. And then Jeff Jarrett defeated him in '95. Shawn Michaels beat him for that, and then he couldn't compete. He was supposed to defend the title against Dean Douglas, a.k.a. Shane Douglas. Shane Douglas wore for a cup of coffee. Then Razor Ramon beat him once again to get the title. And then you're talking about Goldust won the Intercontinental title. Ahmed Johnson defeated him, and Ahmed Johnson got hurt. It was a title tournament. Wildman Mark Merrow held his title, and then Triple H, due to treachery by Mr. Perfect, won the title as Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And then The Rock, Rocky Maivia, held the Intercontinental title. Then Stone Cold Steve Austin. Then he lost the title to Owen Hart. Owen Hart lost the title. Then Stone Cold Steve Austin beat him, and Owen Hart got it back. Austin beat him again, and Austin lost to The Rock. Rock lost it all the way to Triple H. Triple H lost it to Ken Shamrock. Shamrock lost it to Val Venus, Billy Gunn, Val Venus, Road Dogg, Billy Gunn. Godfather held the title. Goldust won it. Godfather held the title too. And then you talk about Jeff Jarrett winning the title. Chyna beat him for it. Jericho beat Chyna. And then Kurt Angle beat Jericho for the Intercontinental title. And, wow. A lot of superstars have held this title, went on to be world champions and Hall of Famers as well. So you're talking about, I look at this title, like, this is held by some of the greatest of the greats, and a lot of them are future Hall of Famers, a lot of them are Hall of Fame caliber. And I know two superstars that could be in the Hall of Fame that have never worn this title. One of them is John Cena, the other, The Undertaker. They've never held the Intercontinental title. In fact, The Undertaker is only the Intercontinental and United States titles away from a Grand Slam. John Cena is only this title away from a Grand Slam. So, all three members of the Shield, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Grand Slam champs, they've held the Intercontinental title. Bobby Lashley, Finn Balor, former, Lashley's is the current champion. Finn Balor is a former Intercontinental champion. Dolph Ziggler, Miz held the title like 8 times. Jericho 9 times. Let me see. I'm getting cut off here. You're talking about, Kane has held the Intercontinental title. Lance Storm has held the Intercontinental title. Matt Bloom, who's the NXT head coach, former Intercontinental champion as well. You can't discredit those. William Regal's a former Intercontinental champion. Daniel Bryan is a former Intercontinental champion. He's held this title. Wade Barrett, Drew McIntyre, Kofi Kingston, a former IC title holder himself. I can just go on. I can just go on the list of Intercontinental champions that were great champions. Some are no longer with us, like Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, Ultimate Warrior and Savage were passed away as well. Test was a former Intercontinental champion. Owen Hart no longer with us. A lot of great wrestlers have held this title. Now, forgive me for mentioning Benoit, but I'm looking past. Let's say it's been years, 12 years. I think we all should let it go. We don't know what happened. We can't judge, but Benoit I remember Benoit as a great wrestler, and he was a former Intercontinental champion. But who's my favorite Intercontinental Champion? Well, I gotta say The Rock, Rocky Maivia, Dwayne Johnson, because the guy can talk the talk and walk the walk, and he was the best damn Intercontinental Champion there ever was. And it's one, this is my favorite championship title of all time right here, the Intercontinental title. So there it is, the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. If you guys think I forgot anybody that's held the Intercontinental title, let me know. Let me know in the comments, please. I really do appreciate hearing from your feedback from all of you fellow wrestling fans out there. This is my favorite title of all time, and I think once I get done, I'm going to start taking pictures with it and say, hey, everybody, look at me. I'm the Intercontinental Champion. Hey, Bobby Lashley, tiny unification match. Only kidding, man. Bobby Lashley makes a great Intercontinental Champion. I know. Well, he had to help Leo Rush. I know. But, size and strength, and Lashley is dominating. So there it is. The WWE's Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. My favorite title of all time. It's my favorite. Look at this. The belt looks nice. Better than that toy title I'm carrying around for far too long. Well, this is the real deal. Yep, I pulled a Ted DiBiase. I bought a championship belt. So that's it. That's all the time we have on the show. Like I said, thank you for guys tuning in. Forgive me for not uploading episodes like I should be doing. It's been, like I said, utmost chaotic craziness for the past couple of weeks. And I'm hoping that next week on my vacation, I'm going to relax. All right? So thank you for tuning in. And remember, God's blessings to you all. Catch you on the flip side. And pay attention. You might learn something. All right? See you guys later. Peace. Have a great and wonderful rest of your day.